Hi, everyone. Welcome to day 19. Today's mantra is sanctuary home. So it's a reminder that our home is where we drink in that beauty and love and kindness and rest and relaxation and mindfulness and meditation and all those things that we need to make sure that our bodies and our minds are the vessels that our soul needs to live a rich life, to activate what we're here on the planet to do, and all of the things that we're talking about in this 21 days of prosperity and abundance. It's basically trying to say that you want to live as if you had all the money in the world. You want to live the life you would be living if money were not an object. And having a sanctuary home is going to be a critically important part of that. It's why Ariana Huffington shifted. She sold Huffington Post. It went to AOL and then it went over to Verizon, and she no longer works there anymore. She no longer runs it. I'm sure she made a pretty penny on it, though. Good girl. And she started Thrive Global because she realized that she wasn't taking care of herself enough. I think she says that she was so exhausted that she had her head in her hand and it fell off and she cracked her cheekbone. And it was a huge awakening for her. So let today's be honoring that your sanctuary home is essential, and that your body is your sanctuary home. It's not just where you lay your head and where you live, but also what you're doing for your body. So treat your body temple as a sanctuary home, and also look at your home and determine how it can be more of a sanctuary. Again, you're the angel, you're the light, you're the one that can make the difference. So, does it need a peace zone so that people in the family know how to get their mindfulness back and their problem solving rather than lashing out in anger? Does your sanctuary home need to be affordable? Do you need to problem solve that? I know it was, like I've shared with you, as a young single mom, it was very difficult for me to think of my home as a sanctuary because I was always worried about losing it. Um, so you got to fix that. And for me, fixing that, the first step in fixing that was teaming up with another single mom so that we could get into the neighborhood we both needed and have extra money and have support as well. She would cook one week, I cooked the next. If I had to wake up early and do something or go somewhere, I knew that my son would have breakfast and get off to school, vice versa. So we need to keep more money in the family. We need to have more community solutions. We need to have the mom network working on our behalf. And that means that we got to speak up and we got to form partnerships and solve problems as families and communities rather than forcing individuals into cubicles where their problems are quiet desperation and can't be solved. These problems can't be solved by ourselves. So, sanctuary home is acknowledging all of the ways that the home is challenging for you. If you're working too much and you need to get better sleep, if you are not participating in enough exercise. It's funny, I thought I was doing great on exercise, and then I watched a video segment of Dr. Jay Gordon, someone I greatly admire. Google him. If you're a parent, you should absolutely know about his pro nutrition and pro immune support for pediatrics. Saved my son's health. Can't recommend him highly enough. But anyway, he was saying that we should get 2 hours per day of exercise. I thought I was doing great getting 1 hour per day. And sometimes I would feel like, oh, I don't even have to do it today because I did 1 hour every day for 5 days in a row. And he's saying 2 hours a day. So when we're thinking about our sanctuary home, think of how you can remodel your life, your lifestyle, and your sanctuary home so that it really can be something that supports our prosperity and abundance consciousness, rather than something that we try to use mindfulness to forget about. I want to share with you one thing which is really fun, for me at least. Hopefully you'll like it too. So when I told you about the challenges of being a young single mom, well, this is my son and I in France for when he was in college. We went there during Christmas for a holiday. And then the next year, he did a study abroad in Amsterdam, and so we spent Christmas in the Netherlands. And then the next year we were in New York, and then the year after that we were in Santa Monica. So for us, sanctuary home is our family. That's what sanctuary home is. And in fact, we lovingly call our holidays, which sometimes they're based out of need. It was easier for me to go to the Netherlands and have holidays with my son there than it would have been to bring him back home. And that's what he wanted. So we call it Nomad Christmas. Again, whatever holiday you celebrate, it's really about the feeling. That's the most important thing. And for my son and I, since I travel so much, and so does he, he's in Hong Kong right now, I'm in Manhattan. So it's just our lives is that we feel at home when we feel that we're doing our life's mission and our life's work, and we are connected. That's our sanctuary home. So whatever your sanctuary home is, if it doesn't feel like that right now, you can get there. It didn't feel like that when I was a young single mother. And it took many small goals and steps to get pointed in the right direction. But I will tell you this, when I moved in with the single mom, and it wasn't a forever solution, it was a temporary solution for both of us, but it was essential. Without that brave choice, I would never have launched the Women's Investment Network, and I would never have lived the life of my dreams. I mean, maybe it's possible, but it would have had to be something very similar. When you are buried alive in bills, you cannot live your rich life. When you're struggling to survive, you can't have the vision and the solutions and the sanctuary home that you need for your soul to thrive. So it does require the monetary solutions in order for the foundation of your life to be strong enough for you to springboard into the life of your dreams. If you want to fly, you have to lighten your load. You can't be buried alive in bills. Today, I don't want you to be focused only on bills. I want you to, there are things right now that you can change without worrying about money that will start pointing you in the right direction of sanctuary home. What are they? We're at day 19. You only have 2 more days of the mindfulness part. Let's get your head in the game. Let's finish this up. 2 more days. And then know that in order to take it deeper on day 19, the second time you do this with the help of the gratitude game, which I recommend in audio format, get the link at the homepage at nataliepace.com. When you do it the second time and take it deeper, then that's when you're going to want to solve the real problems. Okay. All right. But now at least start thinking about the solutions, start imagining and envisioning where you want to be and what you want to be doing. I'll see you tomorrow.